Hey, what up, y'all? It's Lolita Monroe, First Lady of One Deep Entertainment. Napoleon Complex is out right now on all streaming platforms. You are now tuned in to 101 with Jerm.
Oh man, I'm back. Episode 118, 101 with Jerm here on the FOMO Podcast Network. Man, I go back with this young lady. Challenge early college days.
Yeah.
If I would have known what I know now, I would have looked at her a little differently. We gonna talk about it. Big Lolita,
Not
first
the little
lady
one.
of One Deep ENT, not the little one. Always call her Big Lolita Monroe is in the building. How are you, Mel?
Hey, man, I'm good. Thank you for having me,
Oh, of
sir.
course. You know, like I
Look,
just told you a couple minutes, superstar. Superstar.
From your mouth to God is, man.
Hey, that's all I'm going to say. We go back, like I said, ninth grade year.
Ninth grade.
Ninth grade year.
Hey,
Challenge.
man, what's crazy about that? You say challenge. Hey, shout out to Styles, though.
Styles for sure.
My boy, like
Alan Styles. What's
hey,
up, boy?
Alan, yeah, like
Yeah.
we used to literally we used to ride the same bus going home, have to
Right.
walk home together. Like that's my partner for real. And I be
Facts.
seeing like, man, the world crazy, right? Like life is so
So small.
you'll never know.
You'll never
Like you
ever
never know. That's why you gotta treat everybody with the same respect.
At all times.
Yeah.
Every ladder that you go up, you got to treat the people with the same respect. Like, was this dog in you at challenge like this? Cause I just remember you so sweet and nice and funny.
I'm gonna be honest, like
That's all I remember.
I didn't know I could rap, right? Like
Don't let, hey.
rapping fell in my lap.
She was very sweet and quiet. I will say
Very
that.
like, look, I graduated number 11 in my class, so
Hey.
the no cap, like,
That's
don't
wild.
sleep, like, yeah. I got a master's degree. I'm working on my PhD right now, so like, yeah.
Don't let this rap fool you.
Yeah, this is just. I found out I could rap. Like, I didn't know. The pandemic taught me I could rap.
For real?
If I'm lying, I'm flying.
So you wasn't rapping when we was in high school?
No.
You was just listening to music.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, me and Alan would freestyle and shit,
Yeah.
like just playing around.
You
and
could freestyle?
I mean,
Back then?
back then I ain't take it seriously, so I don't know if I could or not. I was just being a jackass. Like I was just fucking
Being
around
young,
with it. Yeah,
young
like,
and dumb.
not even.
Did you graduate from Challenge?
No, man, no. I graduated from Worthing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah, I graduated from Westside.
So I did really. I went to Challenge. I went to Challenge 2 years. Well, a year and a half really.
Yeah.
And then we went back to the mall. So I went to High Tower.
Facts.
And then I left High Tower like the end of junior year and went to Worthing, and I graduated from Worthing.
That's crazy.
So yeah, shout out to all them people, all them places, all that. Yeah, like I know people from all them walks of life though, so that worked out well for me. Like
Facts.
shout out to South Walka and them, like yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he did go to Worthing. Yeah.
Nah, Walk went to High Tower.
Oh, he went to High. That's it. I know it was one of them.
August Alsina went to Worthing though. He was at Worthing when I was at Worthing.
August Alsina?
Yeah, he sung in the choir. And I was at Worthing. Nah, dead ass.
Small
Shout out
world.
to August, though, like small world, the world small, but yeah, like real
I be
talk.
telling folks Houston's smaller than what it's saying.
Nah.
If you from here, Houston's smaller than what it really is.
Yeah,
'Cause you know,
I run into so many people from
You don't even remember. You be like, dang, it was been so long, but you still remember faces.
Yeah.
Facts. So you ended up at PV.
Man, so ended up at Prairie. Shout out to PV.
Shout out to the
know.
Hill.
So graduated from PV in 12.
Yeah.
Went to TSU. Graduated from TSU in 17 with my master's.
Dang, you went to both.
Yeah. Shout out to that HBCU though. Yeah.
I got a lot of respect for you. You
Hey,
rap hard.
Appreciate that.
And you smart, talented. So what was you jamming, that got you inspired to just wanted to get into this music, or what you was just really listening to that was like, all right, I can do it just like them, other than Ro?
So, so first I was going to say, I gotta say Ro, like, being from the Mo, that's hood legend, like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
He already had his own respect and such when I was in school, so definitely Ro. But for those people that really are fans of Kevin Gates, like Kevin Gates been rapping a long time. Like not
Facts.
just the time that people know now. Like he is to Louisiana what Zero is to Texas, in my
Facts.
opinion.
Yeah. I can
And
see
so
that.
I've been listening to Gates for a long time. And then Young Boy came around.
Are you on the Young Boy?
I mean, so honestly, it was Scotty Kane before that. If you really listen to music like that, you know who Scotty Kane is. Scotty Kane out of Louisiana too. But Scotty Kane, and then Young Boy popped out after that. But I mean, I like music. I like all music.
Yeah.
I'm just having a conversation right now. But really thinking about the music I listen to, like I loved R&B, country,
Yeah.
jazz. Like you really can't miss me. And so because of that, my music give you so many different varieties. Like it take you on a ride of its own because
Or what you love.
yeah, like the way I love music,
Mm-hmm.
it all kind of marry together.
And it reflects in your music.
Yeah.
You could definitely tell. So the pandemic, it kind of got you in this rag game. What about the pandemic? You was just stuck in the house and
Man,
how did this come about?
So honestly, I was a teacher.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my kids if y'all happen to be seeing these, some of my old students. I was a teacher
Salute the
for real.
kids.
Yeah, hey man.
Salute the
Yeah, but
kids.
so I was teaching, and one day I was on my lunch break, and I was kind of going through something at the time. I was in my feelings, and I'm sitting in my car, and this song came on the radio on 97.9, and I'm not gonna say what song it is because it's a classic song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't say that. If it was me, I'd say this.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went to the studio and was like, hey, can you cut the studio on? They like, what? Cut the studio on. Like, well, what? What the hell? What are you gonna do with it? Like, that's not even how you say that. Like, cut the studio on.
Cut the studio.
Yeah, okay. So they cut the studio on.
Yeah.
And I started rapping, and that's how it happened. Like,
Yo, did you had it written down, or you just off the top of the dome?
I had remembered it.
Yeah.
And then after I laid it the first time, I had to get used to how it sounded. So
Fact.
then I had to write down what I said so I wouldn't forget.
Forget it, exactly.
Because I needed it to be verbatim. So once I wrote it down in my phone, I laid it down one more time. And
Yeah.
that
is
was
history.
it. Like
What was folks
one
saying?
song turned to 3, turned
Yeah.
to 7, turned to 10, turned to I don't even know how much music I got in my arsenal. I mean,
Yeah.
you heard some of it just now.
She's never scared. That's
ain't
all
never
I'm
scared.
say. That's all I'm
Hey
say.
man, the EP Never Scared is coming to y'all soon.
Sooner than soon. That's all I'm gonna say. And don't be scared neither. So, what's your process of now, since you're an artist? What's your process of recording? How do you get into your zone? You find your pocket.
Man, so I just get with the beat and I marry the beat. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to the beat and I'm gonna find something about the beat that I like, and then that's the part of the beat that I'm gonna mess with. So if you listen to me rap, you know I change flows at any point
Fact.
in the song. Like
Chameleon.
just switch it up. And so that's because I'm picking out the parts that I want to deal with.
Right.
I think I was in a band in school. Like I've always kind of dealt with music, I guess. I just was never an artist.
Right.
I was in a band in elementary and in middle school, actually.
What you play?
The clarinet.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, facts. I remember that.
Man.
Playing that was kind of tough. I ain't gonna care. Yeah,
Hey,
facts.
man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I had my band teacher when I was in middle school. I went to the right school. So shout out to the right school.
I remember the right. I was trying to get into the right school. I think everybody, if you know about H-Town, the right school back in the day, everybody was trying to get in there.
Hey man, so you know what's crazy? Like I'm in a group chat with all my classmates from back then.
For
We
real?
still hang out and shit. Like
That's
yeah.
real.
But so my band teacher, R.I.P. Mr. Biggers, man. But Mr. Biggers, he taught us how to read music in a funny way.
Yeah.
Like he would teach us to learn to play the music, singing it with different crazy words. So whatever we were supposed to play on, like one of them, he would say, be like, jump the fence and break your neck.
Yeah.
And so you're going to hear
so
that so that when you're playing it, you
into your head.
Yeah. You know exactly what you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I hear music like that now. So when I hear a beat, I'm listening to it for what I'm looking for. And then I'm like, right there. That's what I want to. Let's go.
Huh.
Man,
that's different though.
If I write, then I write. Sometimes I write, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I line for line freestyle. So I play a beat, say a bar, smoke my blunt.
Thanks.
Say 3 more bars, sip my drink, listen to it. I don't want to say this right there. Like, just build it like that. And then I still have to end up going back and writing it down. But
so this is just all become just like natural, but it's new at the same time to you.
I mean, I don't think it's really new. So I always did poetry. You know that about me. Like I always wrote poetry type shit, but I never performed it. And then I was in drama, so we did the whole acting thing while that was a thing. And then
everybody wanted to be in drama. It was like
in
a free
band.
Class. Yeah.
So I always was kind of musically there. And then as far as the writing is concerned, I think being a PhD student, man, writing is what I wake up writing, I go to sleep writing, I breathe writing, I sleep writing.
Yeah.
So now you mean I get to write about something other than criminal justice theory?
Exactly.
Give me a pen.
That's easy.
Right.
Huh.
So to me, it's a little different process than it might be for the next person. But
I actually like that though, because you broke it down. Because most artists, they don't say what you say. They just say, oh yeah, I listen, like you said, I listen to the beat and then I write, then I record. But like how you broke it down with, it's like writing, you hear the music, you know what pocket you want to enter, you know where you want to say this and that at. You know where the beat is going to fluctuate. And
I mean, it ain't just that. So I ain't going to lie. Shout out to all of the engineers and the producers.
The they don't get enough love.
I get in there with the producer who doing my beat. And I'm like, hey, give me a drop right there.
Yeah.
Hey, put something right there. Add something else right here. Don't sound full. Like, I get in there with them or get in there with the engineer when we working. Like, I know how I want my shit to sound.
Facts.
So I'm not going to let you put no auto-tune or put no clouds or underwater effect. Like, I'm going to go tell you what I hear. So if I hear it and I don't like it, like, nah, change that.
Because I'm paying you to do my music for me.
I mean, not just that. It's just, I might hear it, like I might record it today and ride around with it for a week. And I'm like, I don't like that, so I'm going to go re-record it again. And I might not go to the same spot. So, like, I got a song. The mic I got at my house is like stupid dumb quality mic. So I got a song I recorded at my house, but then I turned around and went to GMB and I re-recorded it at GMB.
And it sounded better.
So right now I'm leaning more toward the one I recorded at GMB. But I think I'm going to probably end up trying to marry the two, to be honest with you.
Somehow, somewhere.
Finding some kind of way to lay them on top of you. Like, I ain't really made it wrap around in my mind yet.
But somehow, somewhere you want to marry
I ain't going to lie, I'm going to call the man and behind the machine. Hey, sir, can you put this like this? If I send you this over here, can you do
this?
Yeah.
Can you make some kind of magic?
Look, like the people on TikTok. If you want this, I can do this. Like, I need that. So, nah, I'm really gonna get in there though. Like, I know how I want my music to sound, so I make music that I want to listen to first.
Yeah, before you hear what everybody else hear.
So I know a lot of people.
If you like it, they gonna like it.
I mean, yeah, but I know that I watch a lot of interviews, and I hear artists saying that they make what's gonna sell. And then
instead of what they like,
you hear some of these same artists years later saying like, oh, when I made that, I didn't even want to record that. Such and such made me say that. Like you hear Trina on the Carisha Please podcast a couple weeks ago saying how she was kind of made to be as raunchy as she was on some of them songs.
And she didn't want to be.
She didn't want to be like that, but that's how she was forced to be portrayed. And so
the baddest.
Yeah, I don't have, thankfully, and I mean, all respect to her, like one of the greatest female artists to do it. It's just hearing her story. It's like, dang.
I don't want to end up like that.
I would never want to be in a position where somebody telling me like, you gotta say this, or we ain't gonna put your shit out. Hey, you gotta do it like this, or we ain't gonna put your shit out.
It's not for me.
You gotta get on a song and like, yeah, I know you feeling gangster, but we want a love song. Like, if I'm feeling like slapping the shit out of somebody, how you want me to get up and sing I love you so much?
Yeah,
like,
fact,
I don't love
me.
you.
Yeah.
Like, matter of fact, bitch, I hate you and I hope you fall off a cliff. Like, I don't feel, so I don't never want to be in a position to where somebody is in control of my creativity.
Exactly.
And so right now, thankfully, I'm in a position to be in control of my own creativity. Like, nobody muzzle me or nobody coming there like, hey, you gotta say this.
Yeah.
Now, I might get all right, listen, your project is done, but you ain't got no love song on here. Fact. You gotta say something about love.
Gotta have one.
So, okay, well, right now I feel like fuck love. So I'm gonna make a fuck love. You said I gotta say something about love. All right, well, fuck love. Facts. Love ain't shit, but I said something about love.
I did the key word.
So, yeah, and so I still get that creative freedom.
I like that.
So I really be like, I know I'm privileged in that capacity.
For sure.
I'm grateful for that.
Forever grateful. How'd you get in the overall, man? First lady?
Crazy. He really came in the studio and caught me recording my first song and was like, what the hell that's you? Like, I know him from before the music.
City. Yeah.
So, like, that's you? I'm like, yeah, that's me. What? Stop lying. I'm like, nah, for real. So he gave me another beat and was like, do it again.
Yeah.
So I did it again. Gave me another beat and I did it again. It was like, you know what? Okay.
You might have some.
Yeah. It happened like that. Like I say, it really fell in my lap. Like,
using the right place at the right time.
Yeah, like, man, God moving in his own time and in his own way. Like, I wasn't pursuing no music deal. I wasn't, honestly, I really wasn't even pursuing a music career.
You just in there?
Like,
I want to do it.
So, you know, man, look, you know, we know a lot of the same people from PV.
For sure.
So the first person to ever actually record me for real is Tramale.
Shout out titties.
Titties.
Shout out titties.
So the first time I ever heard myself on music, like, I was like, yeah, Tramale, this is trash. Throw it away. So we laughed about it. Like, we laugh about that shit to this day. Like, because I really want to hear how I sounded on my own. So when I started rapping, I'm like, oh, this is different. This different. This don't sound like that. Yeah, like, and then I kind of got more comfortable as I started seeing how other people took to it, because I didn't think people were going to take to it like they did. Like, I dropped first set of Dominoes, and I didn't even have 5,000 followers on Instagram at the time. I think that video did like 10,000 views the first day I dropped it. Like, I didn't expect it to do
what it did,
nearly what it did, like the way it did. I didn't, and then I turned around and dropped the project, and for it to be a independent artist first project, like, my project did well. Like
100K. 100K. That's for a first project. That's more than doing well. Like, you coming out the gates. Yeah, I did my research.
Okay, so I was not gonna say.
Nah. Fuck all that. We're not gonna be humble. We're gonna talk our shit. All wins. I already said, you got to talk about all your wins, small or big. You got to brag on all your accomplishments, because that's you only going to go higher and higher each and every time. That's the way you got to look at it. Look, I tell everybody that. Like, nah, nigga, you got to celebrate your small wins.
Man, I appreciate it.
Because if you ain't going to celebrate it, who is? You feel me?
Nobody else.
You
got to make it count.
Brag on yourself. You gotta do it.
He told y'all. The
I
first project did 100,000
and more, nigga. Now what? And she's probably done more than 100K since she posted that on IG, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit for her.
That was just on Spotify. So
Just on one platform. Just one. Ain't no telling what she did on Apple.
We was working for real. Apple, Tidal, all that. Pandora.
Yeah.
Radio spins. Like appreciate all the DJs.
For
all
sure.
The fans. Like, hey, for real, salute the DJs. Because without the DJs...
That's the most important thing ever.
The DJs, the engineers, man, the producers, like the people in the background do a whole hell of a lot of work that don't get talked about. So, man, if you touched Napoleon Complex, if you rocked with me, you came and supported me, man, I appreciate you from the bottom, though.
Yeah, I went all the way back to your IG. I was like, let me see where it started. And I did all my research. Like, you was promoting even before it dropped. You was promoting heavy. You was out there on the pavement. You feel me?
I got outside.
Yeah,
man.
you was out
Shout
there.
Shout out to
DJ.
all y'all freaking
Loudfest.
all of the platforms that gave me a place to come out and showcase my talents. Like Big Cuz Mixer, New Music Monday with Holly Grove and them. Like everywhere I went, like they showed me love. They allowed me to genuinely get up there and do my thing.
Yeah.
Like I appreciate y'all, and of course, Ro was allowing me to open up and shit with that whole platform.
See everything through him.
Yeah. So like I had great guidance, but I gotta say that 1,000 times. Salute my DJ Michelle. Shout out to Hefner. Like they really be helping and making sure stuff goes how it's supposed to go and sounds how it's supposed to sound. Hef gonna hook me up with artwork if I need it. Like Hef gonna come through for me. Michelle DJ everywhere. So if you see Michelle McKnight around the city, that my DJ.
I'll give her a salute one time when you see in the
Real
street.
Talk.
How important do you feel that is for artists to beat the pavement as, coming in or, even if they're already in, trying to get out even more?
I feel like I'm still so new.
Yeah.
I'm not in a space to give sound advice because I'm still learning myself. Like, I'm getting up and going because, the hustle, the work ethic. You got to get up and promote your project, or how is anybody going to hear? And initially, honestly, as an artist, I really didn't understand that at first. Like, it had to be drilled into me, like, you gotta go promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got these stickers you sticking up at the gas station, but that ain't going to promote. You gotta go promote. Like, I didn't really understand what that meant until I started doing it for real. Then you really realize, like, man, it's a job. Like, y'all see us out at the club and it's, y'all turning up, let's have a shot. Like, don't even want to take no shot. A whole lot of time y'all see me and I'm drinking water. I'm drinking focused. Lemonade. I'm here to do what I need to do and move around because I might hit 4 clubs in a night sometimes.
And that's tiring.
And then you doing that, if you doing it all the time, that's tiring. It's some people, like, they'll get up and do them kind of runs for weeks on end in multiple different cities and multiple different states. Like, that's
tiring.
That's draining.
Yeah.
And it's kind of difficult if you driving versus for, like, all that matters. So when you really get to looking at it, like, it costs money to make money in this business. So I just, like I say, I had the privilege of somebody guiding me through, showing me the right things to do.
Yeah.
Telling me when, like, nah, don't do that. You might want to change this. Constantly giving me the reminder of the image that I want to put out, like making sure that what I'm saying matches what the image really is.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people are just, they're moving through it blindly. So that guidance really helped me a lot. So I feel like any other artist that's trying to make it in the business or whatever, like, I don't really know what making it is, because I feel like, yes, I'm signed to a label and yes, I have guidance, but what is your idea of making it? Because if my idea of making it is the bag, being signed don't mean that I done made $1 million. It don't mean I done made $4 million. Like, that just means I got somebody backing me.
I got some support.
Yeah, like I got a team. I got somebody backing me and helping along the way. But I don't know no artist that's successful and not promoting.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, people see the money bag yo's and the Megan the Stallions in the industry, but y'all don't look at how much promoting they do, and not just them, they team, they machine, and that stuff not free.
That cost.
Like them Super Bowl commercials, you paying $250,000 for a 30-second commercial
Fact.
during the Super Bowl.
If
Some
not
of
more.
them, I was gonna say, some of them probably more than that.
Yeah.
Like, imagine what it meant, just what promotion means when they tell you Rihanna performed damn near for free compared to what she charges to perform. She performed damn near for free, but her following grew immediately.
Everything went up. Streams, Fenty, everything.
Like, promotion, marketing, advertising.
People don't like to do that.
Right now, as I'm talking to you, it ain't quite 12 o'clock yet, but I got a commercial that run on 97.9 The Box at night. Like in the hours at night when people riding to the clubs or coming from the club. If you ain't plugging that ox up, you drunk trying to get home. Whatever on the radio is what you hear, you trying to make it.
That's it.
Or you up going to work and you listening to the radio, listening to traffic and whatever is going on. Either way, you gonna hear my commercial come on. They gonna come tell you about Napoleon Complex.
Yeah.
Go get that. If you ain't heard it, go listen to it. You can listen to it on YouTube,
Yeah.
Spotify, Tidal, whatever you do for music, it's there. Check it out. Like, that's what that commercial is for. So
you gotta want it,
man.
You feel like a lot of these artists that don't want it like that?
Nah, I don't even. Man, I'm so focused on my own journey. I don't even attempt to consider what another person is going through or looking through, what lens they're looking at their situation through.
Yeah.
Because I know that at the end of the day, realistically speaking, the biggest artist to the smallest artist, everybody got a problem of their own.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how we see it,
they still got a problem.
Somebody got a problem. You know what I mean? Think about how much money we know the Migos made for Offset and them to have we don't know what their issue really is.
Exactly. We just see from the outside
so with no bias, right?
Yeah.
So with nothing else going on, I make it my business to keep my eyes on my own prize.
I think a lot of people, they don't understand that they get caught up with these celebrities and stuff. Like you said, I'm focused on. I don't try to get caught up. I see it. Of course, you're gonna see it, but
man, I mean, I see the trends. I see all types of stuff going on, and it's not to discredit or not say I don't acknowledge it. It's just I can't get caught up in what's going on because I got so much stuff to do.
Affecting me? Is it giving me money? That's the way I look at it.
I have so much other stuff to do.
Yeah.
If I stopped to attend to every barking dog, how would I ever make it down the street?
Bullseye.
I can't tend to everybody else's fires and still be trying to look at what they doing, and they got this, because you don't know what them people had to do to get that. I mean, one of those social media, one of the reality show people just came out saying, beware, because these women are selling themselves, they prostituting to be Insta famous or celebrities or whatever. Like, you find out some of these people are really living crazy for their lifestyle, for their clout. And so
clout is a hell of a drug,
man.
That clout is a hell of a drug.
Just like I say, no judgment, no nothing. I figure if I stay focused on my own prize, I can't say I never can be in the wrong because I don't never even have nothing to say.
I don't know. Ask somebody else. I don't know.
Get somebody else to do it.
I don't know. Let's talk about Napoleon Complex a little bit. 16 songs, 52 minutes. Like, that's a long project, but it was like a short project at the same time, in a sense. How did that come about? Like, every track fire, and you had some Houston legends on. Like, who comes into the game with, like, even though you signed the row, who come in the game with, like, all these Houston legends on their project, though?
Hey, man, shout out to the legends.
Like, you had some real H-Town legends on that joint.
Hey, man, so let me see if I get them right in order. Shout out to Killer Calian. Of course, well, shout out to Roe first.
Always.
Shout out to Killer Calian.
Yep.
Shout out to Lil Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Power. Yeah, shout out to Sauce Walk.
Fact.
Oh, we.
You and Sauce got a fire single.
Hey, so that's funny. So honestly, Napoleon Complex started out 19 songs.
Yeah.
So it's 3 songs that didn't make the album.
Where those 3 songs at?
Oh, they sit in my phone.
Mm.
Y'all might get them at a later date.
Mm.
16 really was pushing it. But no, so you know, after so many tracks, you're giving away music. That was I really gave away music doing it the way I did it, but I wasn't tripping. I needed to give y'all a thorough introduction to who I was.
Yeah,
so,
Big Lolita.
Yeah. I mean, the song with Killer got recorded without me. Like, we weren't in the studio together. So that song sounds immaculate. Like, Killer got on there and did his thing.
You would think y'all was in the studio.
Yeah, but we definitely was not together. Like, we didn't see each other at our recording. We just kind of exchanged verses. I actually saw Kiki record his verse, which was crazy to me. Like, so I grew up listening to Lil Kiki. So to see him walk in, and it ain't just that you in the studio, but he recorded for me. Like,
my song.
Like, it's my song. Like that was something wild. Then I wasn't in the studio with Power either, actually. So the legendary part for me really was actually having them on my project. Now, me and Walk.
Y'all cut
Me and Walk was me and Walk went to school together. Actually, before I came to Challenge, 9th grade, I went to High Tower first. Me and Walk took algebra together. He is a natural class clown. Like,
I can imagine.
Is my man, dude, funny as hell.
I can imagine.
But man, they used to cheat off my papers and shit. So that was really my partners. Like, we used to sit in the front of the class and I'm up there dying laughing because they doing crazy shit. But I called and I was like, bro, I got something I want you to do. Like, he like, you do music? What? But he came up there. And so the footage that you see in the video of me and him in the Buckethead dance, that's actually the day he heard it. Like, that's the day he recorded it. That was the first day. That was organic footage of us, like, vibing out once we heard the song.
Facts.
So that was why I felt it was so important to put them clips in the video the way I did. Like, this was his organic reaction. Like, man, next time, leave me some room.
Exactly.
So, like, the whole process was it was definitely an experience. But excuse me, it taught me how to record. It gave me, definitely got my feet wet as far as how to push and promote. And I probably honestly still got some growth on the promoting side because I'm still learning how to promote for real myself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that there'll ever be a end all be all to promoting, but you know, you just work on getting better every day, right? The best you.
That's it. That's all you can ever be, is the best you. Now, you and Sauce, y'all got a million on World Star in less than what, a day or so? Yeah, I'm gonna talk my
Wait, me and who song?
You and Sauce? Yeah.
Man, so actually, so I dropped I'm Not Lying on World Star. And it did like 3 million views in a couple of days. And so when I dropped me and Sauce video, I didn't even debut it on World Star. I debuted it on my Vivo, and it did what it did. So, shout out to brother. Yeah.
Not many can just really just say first project, and you just doing astronomical numbers, astronomical legends. Right?
Man, look, thankful. That's all of that just be blessings, man. I'm thankful to God.
Blessed.
Give it to nobody else.
So, hearing you on Don't Last, are we gonna get a Lolita R&B album? You play me something in the car. I just want to know, are we gonna get a full R&B album as well? Because you can sing as well.
I don't know. One day I mean, I'll never close no doors and be like, oh, nah, I'm never doing that. I don't know. I mean, I just go where the music take me.
I know you hard and all, but I gotta get an R&B album out you.
I like being Big Lolita, but I don't know. I might get into a little Aretha Franklin for y'all one day. One day.
Lord willing, huh?
Lord willing, I might give y'all a little Aretha Franklin. But in the meantime, Big Lolita not the little.
It's always here.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Don't Last, that and No Better, how much pain was in those songs? Like, you could just hear.
Man.
I could hear, excuse me, but.
Man. So, I mean, if you listening to them songs, I was really writing about real life experiences. Yeah. That's why that's why I say I really write about shit I be going through or shit I already went through that kind of scarred me. Yeah. So I needed to talk about it. Like, I needed to vent. So what y'all be hearing when I be rapping or rap singing like T-Pain around this mug, like, that really be me venting. So I was really going through something for real. Like, a lot of people say that sound like Zero. Like, that's what get them that Zero feeling, right? Like, I had that melodic rap, right? So, shout out to the legend.
Melodic.
But, I mean, maybe one day I feel emotionally inclined enough to share.
I love that.
But I don't know.
Maybe
like,
in a book or something.
Yeah, like the R&B thing to me, like, it either be real sexual, like
over sexualized,
like or
you just want to sew in the middle.
Yeah, or it be like the obvious, like love, super love song or super like heartbroken song. So I have to be the person to find a way to find
break
some kind of crazy. Yeah, like,
I see you.
If I could do that, I get some R&B vibes going on. But
Facts.
I mean, I give y'all one every project, though, at least one.
Facts.
I give y'all a little.
You little something. Facts. Facts. I heard it. The new one is fire. Speaking of this song, this is my next question, man. Are we all left niggas?
Nah, man. Okay, look.
I got to speak up for my brothers out here.
So first of all, I'm definitely not like that. I don't think that everybody is fuck niggas at all. That's why I said, let me tell you about them fuck niggas and why I don't fuck with them.
Yeah.
See, I fuck with some of y'all, which would imply that y'all are what? Not fuck niggas.
Facts.
But you and I both can say respectfully, some of these niggas
is fuck niggas.
All right. That's the niggas I'm talking about.
I've seen it.
That's how
my own too.
I mean, every single person that's listening to this right now, like if you're listening to the podcast,
and you
know a fuck nigga.
Yeah. Or you question
or you are a fuck nigga.
Facts. You be like, damn,
is it me? I don't know none. It might
if
you say you don't know no fuck niggas, go look in the mirror, my boy.
It might be yourself. It might just be you, Jack.
Nah, like I don't do the man bashing. I love black men.
Yeah.
I mean, I love all men, but I love black men for real.
Facts.
Like, salute all the black men.
Yeah.
Black kings, like yeah. But at the same time, if you a fuck nigga, fuck off, sucker.
Sucker.
Yeah.
She threw the sucker.
Yeah.
Damn. I was waiting for you to put on your perfume. I was saying if you really smell like Gucci Bloom.
So the funny part about it, the Gucci Bloom, I usually do. I say I pull up smelling like Gucci Bloom.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Gucci.
So today I decided to do something a little different. I put on some of that light blue.
Yeah.
And the thing, I like light blue, but it's a little lighter than what I like.
Yeah, you want a little.
I needed a little heavier.
I know.
But shout out to the light blue though. It did what it was supposed to do.
It did the job.
It gave what it was supposed to give.
Yeah. See, I really listen to the music. I listen to the lyrics. I like smell like gas and Gucci Bloom. I was like, all right.
I know you smell the gas.
Facts. We was on the gas, Jack. We was on the Jack. Hey man, which one of these F niggas hurt you on listen?
Man,
y'all niggas out here down bad, Jack. Down bad. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even want to make that song. That song was actually one of the songs that wasn't supposed to make the album.
Yeah, it fit perfectly.
But I was voluntold that it had to go on there.
Ruth and Vandross Did his thug thizzle
I
on
was
that joint.
voluntold and had to go in there. So y'all,
Shout out, Ro.
y'all involuntarily got that song to me.
Yeah.
Because if it was up to me, it'd
would've
still been
been-
in the archive.
Shout out, Ro.
I mean, I'm a gangster, my boy. Like, I can't get up here
You ain't
telling
that
y'all.
tough.
I can't. I mean,
You
not,
ain't
so
that
see, this
tough.
how I go. I'm like a baked potato.
Yeah.
Kind of firm on the outside. I'm kind of soft on the inside.
Yeah.
Kind of warm and fuzzy on the inside.
Okay.
But the outside kind of hard and ashy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have a wild. And so, I mean, look, I keep it a bean.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
But knowing that about me, like, I don't be want to be vulnerable on the mute. Like, I tell y'all a lot about me, but I don't never go into no relationship details and then like I don't
if
kiss
you know,
and tell.
you know.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I don't do no kissing and telling. I ain't that kind of lady. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna never hear, oh yeah, Lolita sit down.
We need
Lolita
more
ain't
of
said a
those.
damn thing.
We
Mind
need
your
more
business.
of those. Mind your
But
business.
yeah, mind the business that pay you.
Fact.
But at the time,
Preach.
when that beat came on, I was in my feelings. And
So
the person I was in my feelings with, they knew I was in my feelings, and they knew why I was in my feelings. So shit, the song did what it was supposed to do. Apparently, like, I'm glad that y'all liked it. I hate it. That's why you'll never see me perform it.
Yeah.
Ain't no video.
Yeah.
I don't talk about it.
Fact.
Like, but
I just had to get. We had to get that out of there.
yeah, I mean,
You niggas need to do better.
I've been in love before. You know, maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I mean,
One of you niggas play your cards right.
it ain't even. It ain't you, baby. It's me. It's not you, baby. It's me.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I got standards, baby, and I ain't gonna lower my standards for you, baby. I love you though, baby. So if you love me, baby,
She sound.
then I guess you better rise to the occasion, then, baby. Yeah, like that.
And there it is. Rise to the occasion, fellas.
That's it.
That's all I can say. Now you had the drippy mark. That was a dope little.
You know,
Yeah, I like that.
cause I drips flavor.
Yeah,
and you know,
you just drip some flavor right there. Talking to all them niggas out there, you just drip some flavor for sure. If they ain't catch it, then they stupid. But I caught all of the flavor.
I drips flavor.
Facts.
And you
Facts.
Since I drips flavor,
Facts.
they let me slide in the dripping mud. I was in the dripping mud shooting dice with Cal Wayne. Shout out to Cal Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was in the dripping mud shooting dice, eating donuts.
I seen you in a big donut, big pink
Big
donut.
donuts. Yeah.
I seen you in there.
I was having a time. Do you hear me?
High eating donuts.
High
I
eat
know.
donut. Oh, and I had some champagne.
You was
champagne on
buzzed.
the airplane. So y'all seen me with that cup that the donut was on?
Yeah.
that was champagne in
Champagne,
that cup.
yeah.
It just looked like it was a slushy. That was champagne. So I was feeling great.
You gotta bring that back. That was a dope idea. I like that.
That was not my idea.
That was not your idea.
No. So that's actually, I was in, it was a Hyde Park photo shoot that Vucci P shot I think that was Vucci's video. I was just featured in their shoot and in his video.
Salute
Shout out to Happy Boots for having me, because that was definitely a Happy Boots thing.
I thought that was your idea. I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, nah, I can't take credit.
I can't
That don't belong to me.
Unfortunately, it don't belong to me.
I did look good doing it though.
Yeah.
Drip.
Facts. So you got any merch coming with this project, since you still promoting it, and with the new upcoming project we got merch on the way?
Well, I have done some jackets. I have done a couple of short sets that you might see some ladies around the city walking around in. I think I'm really gonna get into some bucket hats coming soon, because I see I've been getting a lot of requests from the fans for the hat. They've been asking about, Lolita, where them hats at?
Drop it.
So I've been thinking about it.
Do it.
Y'all feeling the bucket hats? The bucket hats and the shades. I've been peeping. Like, I had to put a couple people on my swag. I done seen a couple y'all rocking the bucket hats and the shades. I like it.
You gotta do it. I peep.
I peep. I like.
Yeah, I peep you and I see you.
Indeed.
You all right in my book. So we might have a bucket hat. We might have some shades. The
Yeah.
jacket sounds interesting. Like a Letterman jacket, or it's like a little windbreaker joint.
So the jacket that's out right now is the one deep ladies jacket. It says one deep. It's a windbreaker style. Pretty comfortable. Keep you nice and warm. I wear it from time to time. You probably seen me with it on stage.
Yeah. Talk your talk.
Yeah, that was.
Would you like? Speaking of on stage, what do you like more, performing or you like recording more?
Honestly, I like recording more.
Yeah.
Cause when I record, like, that's my healing. Yeah, that's my healing time.
Your therapy
Like,
session.
yeah, that's when my heart bleed a little bit. I can let it all out. But when I'm performing, I gotta get up there and give it that energy it requires. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put on a show.
Yeah.
So that's a little different than relieving your soul. You know what I'm saying? So at the time that I be recording it, it don't be
what you
the
feel.
same, right? Like the energy that I use to perform is not the energy that I use to write. So it feels different. If I really got up there sad, trying to rap, a rap scene, I would never get through Get No Better. I would never be able to get through some of the stuff that I said. Like I had to go through my healing process with that. I had to cry through that a couple of times. Like the first time I performed Get No Better, it
hit you.
Yeah, it messed me up. Like I got about halfway through the song, I was like, all right, breathe. Breathe, you all right? You cannot start crying in front of all these people. But it's just one of them things, like I say, because I write from what I'm really feeling. It'd be wild to relive some of that sometimes.
After you done already let it loose on the
like
trap.
I don't be wanting to beat, like the day Fuck Niggas was made, I really wanted to go beat somebody up and I couldn't. So since I couldn't go be violent, I went and beat up the mic. Like, yeah. I wanted to go beat some ass. So I beat up the mic instead.
Whoever it was that she took it out on the mic. Cause she was coming for your ass, Mr. Postman. She was coming. Gee whiz. That's all I'm gonna say to that.
That is hilarious.
Okay.
I was in my bag that day. I really had got pissed off and I was like, man, you must take me for some kind of sucker.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, like, and that was the energy I had. So when the beat came on, I just started going out. I was like, yeah, got me fucked up. And I mean, of course, after you done went through all them emotions and whatever problem y'all done had or whatever you going through, you get through it. You don't feel like that no more, obviously. So now I can rap the song and laugh about it. But at the time, like, yeah, I wanted to punch a hole through something. I ain't gonna even lie.
Facts. Who's that singing on the chorus on this song with you and Paul Wall?
That's my best friend.
Oh, she sounds good. I was gonna say, is that
best
you?
Friend.
Hey.
They talking about you, best friend.
Go ahead, best friend, get some shine.
She always say me, you better not say my name. You better not tell them people.
We not gonna say your name. Hey, best friend.
Hey, best friend.
You know who you are.
Look, what I'm gonna do when we get off of here, I'm gonna call her on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Friday, so I know she up. I'm gonna FaceTime. Be like, hey.
Her name.
Yeah, she got up there. I called her to the studio.
Yeah.
I was like, best friend, I need you to. She was nervous, but she did it.
But she did so good.
Hey man,
she did.
Look, thank you. See, bitch, I told you it wasn't bad.
That project, for that to be your first project, and you gave us, like you said, 16 songs. That every song jam, even the songs that you just by yourself, jam. Like I went through the whole thing today, jammed it, did my homework. I was like, this ain't Lolita that I went to high school with. At first, when I was hearing some of it, and then I was like, hey, she hard. Kang and Titty's been telling me about you for the long time. Bro, Lolita got it, bro. I was like, bro, I went to high school with her. No.
Shout out to Kang.
They've been
hyping
hyping for sure.
Look,
for sure.
Them been my brothers since PV days.
For
man.
sure.
Like, them was my brothers when we was putting dollars together to eat dinner. So, like, they always come by to support.
I went to high school with them when I left Challenge. We went to West Side together.
Okay, so yeah. So then when y'all got to PV, y'all knew each other too. So we actually, what's crazy, we met at PV. I ain't know them before PV.
Oh, yeah?
I met them, so they stayed in my brother building freshman year. And sophomore year, I stayed off campus. They had moved into an apartment together, and I would go over there and kick it with them all the time. All the time. Like,
Shenanigans.
first of all, Tim Wood stayed in their room too. So, like, we laugh about the time when Pretty locked him out of his room all night. Like, we always had crazy ass stories.
Facts.
Like, talk about old dude jumping in the dumpster after homecoming. Like, we always had funny ass stories. But them guys, like, we kept each other well and rounded in college. Like,
you need those.
They made sure I ate some nights, and I did all the cooking because they couldn't cook. So I'm sure I kept them fools alive too.
Teddy be trying to show his little cooking
skills. So I ain't gonna lie, he sent me something the other day. He been over there chefing.
I be telling Teddy, I be saying, you busting on Twitter. I be like, I see you with the bait. You trying to reel him in with the bait. I said, I see
making lobster and carrying on over there.
Boy, I see
Titties,
you.
we see you.
I said, I see you, dog. Trying with the bait, reeling them in.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, I be proud of seeing bro though. I be proud, man, even seeing King, like, to know where we came from. Like, I be so happy to see them dudes, man. Like, I seen Chose the other day. I went to his little private party thing. He had the release or whatever he had privately. Man, it was a huge turnout. But when I say PV was in the building, baby, PV was in the building. Like,
they gonna support.
We support each other, man. Right. And I really like them relationships, building them relationships through school, just being a genuine person and having them genuine relationships. Them played out and worked out so well for me. And like, knowing Beat King from him just being on campus all the time, like, to now I see him in, like, and he's like, and that was one of my biggest fans back. Like, I was, I used to be Beat King crazy. We gonna turn up at the party with that Beat King. Like, and it was just because we wanted to dance.
PV free.
Like, he was on campus more than some
the students. Facts. I know, like, I remember.
Beat King was always at PV. But, I mean, that's that promotion, though, when you really look back at, like, that dude been on a 10, 15-year grind, like, hard down on the cool. Like, he was at Prairie View.
Tough.
Shit, Wednesday through Saturday, damn near.
Tough.
Plus whatever other college parties and shit. He like, that's a grind.
Lamar.
Like, that's
CSU,
a grind.
SFA.
If you're making Houston. College music, like, that's a grind.
Yeah.
I think for me,
especially back then.
Yeah, like, I think my music is so different. It don't fall under that demographic necessarily. Like, they have to be introduced to it in some other way. Because I don't make music that you gonna hear at the party shaking your ass to.
Right.
So
it's something that you really got to sit down and be like, oh, she talking.
When you listen to it, you're like, damn, that's a girl. Like,
and she's spitting bars.
Yeah, so I know that. That's why I say that promotion, it looks different for everybody.
Right.
And that's what I was getting at the beginning. Like, you got to really know your demographic and all of that. Like, that background work is real.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, like, the project is projecting.
It's doing what it's got to do, man. I want to thank BIG Lolita Monreaux for pulling in.
Man, I appreciate you for having me.
Always. You family, always. Man. 118, man. I appreciate her pulling through. Before we get out here, you want to give all your socials where they can listen to Napoleon Complex, what's coming next? All the good stuff.
So you can check me out on all platforms at Lolita, LOLITA _ Monreaux, MONREAUX. On all platforms. My project is streaming as well. Napoleon Complex, Lolita Monreaux. Whatever you listening to music on, YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, Tidal, all that, it's all there. Coming soon. I got a single I'm finna drop. I ain't gonna even tell y'all about the single. It's a summer single coming. And the EP, the next project I plan on dropping the EP is called Never Scared. Shout out to Big Cuz. Yeah, shout out to Jerm for having me.
For sure.
Pull up and come chill with you, man.
For sure. For sure. You know, if you doing good music and people talking about it before I even know about it, that means you're doing something good, and I need to keep my eye on it. She got some, and what's coming, bobbed my head to every song. That's all I'm gonna say.
But look, I'm gonna give them a ski taster South by Southwest. So if you
I was
follow
gonna
me
ask. I was gonna ask
on
if
the
you gonna be
platforms, man, I'm gonna be in Austin
at South by.
So look, I'm gonna be at South by. So if you don't know me, man, come get to know me. Check out Napoleon Complex. Check out some of my new music if you catch me at South by, cause I'm gonna perform some stuff.
How many shows you doing at South by?
Right now, I think I have 4.
Let's go.
3 or 4, maybe 5 lined up. So
let's go.
They coming in. So look, promoters, don't wait till the last minute.
I need to get my artists on South
Come
by
get me, South by Southwest.
Yeah, I need to get my artists. Shout out Swavy. Go jam Swavy, hella EP. It's my artist. Y'all go jam it, man. We trying to get to the next level. We trying to get like Big Lolita over here. Big dog. Man, as always, if you got some dope artists like BIG Lolita Monreaux that you want me to interview, or you got some dope merch that you might want to send my way, man, let's talk. Send it to my email, 2westboys@gmail.com. That's the number 2, WESSBOYZ. Follow me everywhere. One-on-one with Jerm, except Twitter. It's WTH on there. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow the FOMO Podcast Network. Follow Lolita Monreaux. Check out her videos. Hey. She's on YouTube. I'll tag her in the description. Check her YouTube out.
Mo City stand up.
Oh man, it's still weird. Mo Black. We know. I done had a couple Mo City artists on the last few podcasts.
Shout out to Mo City, man.
Alexis Family was on.
Okay.
She sang.
Shout out.
And then now you.
Well, look, Mo Black putting on.
Yeah, man. Mo City always putting on. What she say? Mo City, where the pretty bitches stay. Yeah. Hey man. Hey.
From Mo City to your city.
Back in the day, if you know, Mo City had them.
Hey, look, I don't have nothing to do with that point.
Other than Lamar High School, Mo City had them. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. They was out there. Hey, man, to episode 119. We gone. Peace.
You say Mo City had them. First of all, it was crazy. Everybody